Everyone, let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke.
Let's go. You're up.
My time.
Boston's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Foyle is out there with Lawson. And there's Hickson. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And he gets it to go. Dubs checked in for the Nuggets. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Fourth, Ty Lawson.
Yeah, he's been in sync with his teammates over that stretch of time. No question, his passing has just been phenomenal.
Offensive rebound, Nurkic.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Smart puts the pick in for Thomas. Sullinger a screen on Lawson. Clock at 6. Here's Wallace. Smart kicks to Thomas. Smart with the ball. Now Chandler defending. Oh, that's blocked. Passes to Dub. 1:52 left here in the first quarter. Back to Chandler. The tray. Here's Hickson. And Boston with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Wallace has got the ball. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. Wallace left side. Thomas kicks to Smart. Takes a three. Hickson grabs the board. Wilson Chandler, a versatile forward, Steve, in his 7th season out of DePaul.
I like him, Kevin. I mean, he's strong enough to play inside, quick enough to guard on the perimeter, and then he's got that three-point range on his shot. So, very versatile player.
Thomas up top. Lawson defending. Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. Back to Wallace. Lots of room. And that one goes long.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Shot from 12. Hook it on the money from Dub. Dub's got 5. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Dishes to Lawson. Off the screen. Chandler outside. Here's Dub. They get the rebound. Here's Thomas. It's stolen by Hickson. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And the second out on the floor for the Celtics for the Nuggets. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and in the end, it wasn't even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the floor.
Boy, they were locked in and ready to roll, and offensively, they just had a rhythm that was impressive.
The skilled front court of Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk. Smart is out there with Isaiah Thomas, and it's Wallace in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The shot's good from Lawson.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Thomas with the ball. Now Lawson defending. Thomas kicks to Smart. They set the pick. Back to Thomas. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. Jumper off the screen, and the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Olynyk.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
There's the dish to Wallace. Feeds it to Olynyk. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Kelly Olynyk out of Gonzaga was a point guard for the majority of his high school career before a growth spurt shot him up to 7 feet tall. You can see the result of playing point guard for so long. He's a big man with shooting and ball handling skills of a much smaller player.
And Olynyk, growing up in a basketball family, his father a coach at the collegiate level, also coached his own kids. His mother a longtime referee. So Kelly's instincts and understanding of the game certainly have benefited from that wealth of knowledge growing up.
Just 5 to shoot. Chandler the pass to Dub. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Lawson.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Outside Thomas. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. Out to the right wing. Here's the teardrop. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 5 in the bucket from Olynyk. The shot by Chandler, wide open. No good on the triple. Here's Thomas. Can't get it to go. And a tight game here as we end the...
Well, Jameer should come out.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first. If we
have a close ball game on our hands as we get set. There's a new group in for the Celtics. Brandon Bass is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Urebko comes in for Sullinger. Jay Crowder's checked in for Wallace. And Phil Pressey's subbed in for Smart. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Denver. Alinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gallo and Fareed at the forwards. Lawson out there at 4. And it's Hickson in at the second, filling out the middle.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
A different look for Denver. He's in for Randy Ford. And Nelson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Count the bucket. That's 7 points for Dub.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket. Here's Preston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And there's the pass to Thomas. Here's Bass.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Brandon Bass now in his 10th season out of LSU. Pick and pop, power forward. That mid-range shot is the strength of his game, and he's really improved defensively the last couple of years as well.
To the wing on the left. There's Gallinari with the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a pretty big run. They're going to have to be almost perfect to get this one done.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Money from the wing. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
And Bass is much more of an offensive-minded big man. At 6'8", he's not a big-time defender or rebounder. His job really is to space the floor and put points on the board.
Nelson dishes to Hickson. Here's Dub. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Dub's got 9 points.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
And Brandon Bass earning the nickname No Pass Bass. He's more career turnovers than assists.
Yeah, but that's his role, Kevin. You know, when he's open, knock it down. And what I like about Bass is that he has improved.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
Nope.
Come on. Who died? You look a little nervous.
Well, I heard it's never a good thing to be called into the GM's office, especially the day your 10-day contract is up. So if you're gonna release me, I would just appreciate it if you did it quickly.
I'm gonna be brutally honest, kid. You haven't done enough to secure a regular roster spot.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, wait. You have done enough to secure another 10-day contract, though.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you another shot to prove you belong in this league permanently, huh?
Hey, you won't regret it either. I'm gonna make it awfully hard for you to let me go.
I hope so. Look, the contract's on my secretary's desk. You go sign that on your way out. Get out of here.
All right, thank you.
All right.
on the left, y'all. Set it off on the right, y'all. Set it off. Come on, let's set it off. Y'all want this party started quickly. Right.
It's a road game for the Nuggets, and they are facing an interconference matchup in today's game. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. So for the Pistons in this matchup, they got to be feeling pretty good as they won that last outing against the Denver Nuggets.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses?
And the Pistons making a change here. Williams is checked in. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. A bit ago, Stan Van Gundy and I were able to chat. He said that they'd be focusing a lot of their defensive energies on containing Ty Lawson, especially in transition. He added, Lawson is one of the fastest players in the league. So if you let him get out and run, you are putting yourself at a huge disadvantage. We've got to keep him in the half court and limit his penetration. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris. I'm subbed in for Denver. Oh, it's nice to see him get another go at this. Impressed so much in his first go-around with the team, they offered him another 10-day contract.
Well, I thought he definitely showed he wasn't overwhelmed, but with his second one, he'll need to show them something more in hopes that he'll be able to be signed for the rest of the season.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's Jennings outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And guys, they were really plagued by foul trouble in that one. Forced them into some makeshift lineups late in the game.
And Steve, the frustrating part for me in that situation is you can defend without fouling. Just move your feet and don't use your hands.
Well, you knew that Andre Drummond was oozing with potential, but that P word, potential, you know, can quite often be as much of a curse, Clark, as it is a boon. But he just blossomed last year.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, with the way he moves around the floor at his size, he had to know that if he started to put it all together, he would be a game-changing talent. And he showed flashes of that and made a big leap last season.
And you said with Drummond, you know, the movement and fluidity of him, he makes the extraordinary seem so easy at times. Very much a highlight reel machine at such a young age.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Monroe. Reggie Jackson comes in for Meeks. And Lucas subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Outside for Jackson. Feeds to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williams has got 5 minutes.
You know, the highlight plays will always be there for a guy like Drummond. Size, speed, athleticism. But, you know, he was able to take on a lot more minutes last year and did not see the incredible efficiency drop-off, which is impressive. I think that could be just a sign of things to come for this young man.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Here's Tubb. Here's Fareed. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Fareed's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Jackson, and he drops it in from the low post.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Indiana.
And Kevin, they overcame a very poor shooting night to win that game. You know, you're not going to be able to win very often with a percentage as low as theirs.
Yeah, no beauty or style points in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed to.
Screened by Lucas. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Into Drummond. No good. Some solid defense from Fareed. Nelson outside. Passes it to Dub. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Lucas. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pistons ahead, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. The second quarter beginning. Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Monroe. Sean Williams checks in for Anthony Tolliver. Dinwiddie's checked in for Jackson. And Lucas subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And then for Denver, Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Chandler. Dub comes in for Randy Ford. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. They've got Drummond. Caron Butler is out there with Williams. Then it's John Lucas. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. The Detroit Pistons, a proud franchise, of course, from 03 to 08, 6 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Clark in 2004, the NBA title.
But the rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin, its speed bumps, if you will, some questionable free agent signings. There's talent there, but this team hasn't quite figured out how to come together.
Takes it off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 9.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Lucas with it. Williams, a screen on Nelson. Now here's Lucas. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Lucas has got his second basket of the night.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint. They're going to take tough outside shots. I mean, they're better off just firing from the three-point line.
Yeah, I agree with it. I mean, if you're going to be back there near the three-point line, you might as well take the 3. Just step back and knock it down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Back to Nelson. Here's Hickson. Soft touch off the glass. Hickson's got his first points of the game. Now here's Lucas. Launches it. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half is now in the books. Pistons lead by 7.
Well, Jameer.
Okay, listen up. There's some things we can do to quiet this crowd down. Now let's go over that first half.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Let's have a look here for Detroit. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Drummond. And it's Jackson in for Caron Butler. Denver also making some changes. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Nurkic. Alinari comes in for Kenneth Faried. And it's Will Barton in for Randy Foy. So on the floor for Denver, Gallinari is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then it's Lawson. Then there's Hickson. And it's Barton in at the shooting guard position. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, no doubting Andre Drummond, an emerging star at the center position. As new coach Stan Van Gundy put it, I think we have 2 responsibilities to Andre Drummond that will help our team. Number 1, do everything we possibly can to develop him as a player. And secondly, to put a system in first with him that will allow him to thrive. Kevin?
Doris, it sounds like he'll play a pivotal role. Thank you.
Yeah, Van Gundy perhaps envisioning him as Dwight Howard 2.0 in the middle. We'll see if, in fact, Drummond can live up to that.
And the Pistons making a change here. Williams has checked in. Here's Dub. Drops it in from 11 feet. Dub's got 9. Here is Jennings. 14 points for him. Monroe, right side. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 16 points for Greg Monroe. The Nuggets trail by 15. And 101 left here in the third quarter. Dub, guarded by Jackson. 6 to shoot. Dub. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Jennings kicks to Monroe, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. They get it again. Out to Chandler. Hickson with the ball. Tolliver on him. The shot by Hickson, no good.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
It's Jennings with the drive, and Detroit again with the bucket.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Here's Nelson. No good.
Next Tuesday night, February 10th, Ty Lawson and the Denver Nuggets go up against Julius Randle and the Los Angeles Lakers. Do not.
And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the
substitution. Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
Chandler's checked in. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Lucas is out there with Jennings. And it's Jackson in at the 3 side. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
Oh, man, they are just putting a hammer down right now.
Nuggets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Tubb. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Jennings. Drummond with a screen on Lawson. It's Jennings with the drive. Nice work there coming off the screen. Jennings has got 4 points this quarter.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Pass to Dub. Well, since the turn of the century, guys, the Western Conference has ruled the roost, winning interconference matchups in 14 out of the last 15 seasons. To Steve, last season, the highest ever win percentage for the West at over 72%.
Yeah, and 8 of the league's top 10 teams played in the West record-wise. It may be time to take a fresh look at a top 16 playoff structure.
Just 5 on the clock. Butler kicks to Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Detroit.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game, always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And a one-sided season. Oh, how about that basketball, fans?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
Jennings kicks to Monroe. Dishes it to Jennings. Outside, Meeks. No good.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Lawson the pass to Fareed. Butler against Chandler. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Shooting for Denver, Wilson Chandler. Shooting 1.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tubb. That's good. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark's
U-G-L-Y.
Man, ugly doesn't even begin to describe what happened out there.
What would you call it then?
Sorry, pathetic, garbage, embarrassing.
Just let it go. Get back at it tomorrow. Study some film, see what we did wrong, hit the weight room, get some treatment, make up for it next time.
Good idea. The quicker we get back out there, the quicker we can leave this nightmare behind us. Let's hit it.
Listening to the sounds of Miss Demeanor.
Turn everything up. All levels. All levels. Shake it right now. Is that a 2-track?
Missy be the name and y'all should already know. I've been around long as Scarface, so shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, she, yeah. Let me grab the microphone and I'ma take it away. Every time I spit, I blow 1 or 2 speakers. Top model diva, but my name not Eva. Yeah, I bring fever, rocking classic Adidas. I'm straight off the heater, ripping needles off the meter. Here I go, flip my flow. Back it up, then I drop it low. It's a must, cause I'm dangerous. I be a hustle on the bus to call me. I talk, did a stutter. 2005 MCs in trouble. The rough and cover hide under your